welcome to the Drive on Destinta Drive. My name's Dion, and today is Friday, the 7th of February, and it's a nice snowy day out, and meaning it's not snowing right now, but it is. There's snow on the ground. It's sticking around. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. The thing that's interesting for me is a city like Helena, Montana, which does get lots of snow periodically, doesn't actually plow their streets super well. There's always a snow pack on the ground, so if you aren't on your game paying attention, you will slide, and that's no fun. So I haven't done this in a while, but back in July, I think that I had shared that I wanted to commit to this year being about my kids, and it really is about me spending time with them, doing things with them, being a great dad, and doing the things that they love, and going to where they are. About a week ago or so, we, as a family, Nicholas was looking through our library of movies and discovered the new Muppet movie that Jason Segel was in, and he really, really liked it, and there were lots of inside jokes relating back to the earlier Muppet movies, and so he watched that, and he really liked that. And the nice thing about that one is that's where the song Rainbow Connection comes from. And we were driving around, and he was sort of doodling the song out loud in the car, and it was just the two of us, and I talked to him about some things that were, relevant, and I said, Nicholas, the two most important things that I want you to learn from your dad are to be a dreamer all of your life, always to be a dreamer. And the second thing that I want you to learn from your dad is to be a hard worker. And those two things, when put together, you end up with a hardworking dreamer or a person who dreams and works hard for his dreams. Isn't that beautiful? And I got this great light coming in over my shoulder. It's cinematic almost. Yes, cinematic. Anyway, so as we were talking about being a hard worker and always being a dreamer, it was fun to be able to give him concrete examples of that. We have my brother-in-law's best friend lives here in Helena. It's a young man named Brian Ferreter, and Brian has worked hard for his dream, and that was to be a movie maker, and he made a movie, and we got to go see it at the movie theater not too long ago. Nicholas didn't go because it was a vampire movie, and Nick's not really into vampires too much, so we didn't take him, and he chose not to go. But it was nice to be able to say, here's a person who watched movies, grew to love cinema, and then made cinema, and to point to that and go, there, that's a dreamer who worked hard. Yeah, I know, right? So, and then it was nice to be able to point to people in his more immediate world, his family members, that were dreamers. My wife actually went to school for neuroscience. She was pre-med, and she was learning all about brains and stuff. And somewhere along the way, she was offered a job as a substitute teacher for an extended period of time, and she taught science. She then grew to love what science had to offer young people and furthered her own education to become a science expert, someone who now creates science for young people on a daily basis, making it so that science is accessible and relevant to them and their world, and that's awesome. And she has embraced this dream, and it was a dream that she fell into, by being a hard worker. She was a good substitute teacher, and then she became a science curriculum designer, and she's an amazing person, smartest person I know. Next, I would offer my own example. I, as a late teen person, got a job working at a movie theater. as an usher, so I was picking up trash. That was my job, picking up trash at the movies. I fostered that and became a concessionaire, and then a projectionist, and then a manager. And if you ask my kids, what was your dad's favorite job ever? It was, working at the movies, and it was good. And when I ran the drive-in, that was the apex for me. It was like the best that it got, and it was a good time to be 20 in a small town. But later, I went to work for an airline, sitting behind a desk answering the phone. Not necessarily what I would have picked as a job, but working hard at that job provided myself and my kids the opportunity to travel and see the world. So once again, working hard, making a dream come true. Us being able to go and be culturally relevant with our kids and teaching them, what a wonderful world we live in, how beautiful it is. And so there you go. So today, my wisdom that I share with you is always be a dreamer and always work hard, especially for your dreams. So there you go. I leave it with you, and I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully I'll start doing this again more on a regular basis than I have. But don't forget, the lovers, the dreamers, and me, and you. Thanks for watching the drive on Destinta Drive. My name's Dion. Don't forget to subscribe, and good luck to you. Have a great day. And there's that beautiful light. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.